Hi guys, here Rachana Ranade here, and I welcome you all to my new Q&A episode, which is on futures and options Q&A special. Right? Let me just quickly check the live stream on my mobile as well. Yes, so that I get to know the exact status of the chat. Right, perfect. All right. So how are you all? Doing good? Today market went up. Everyone was feeling like बहुत हो गया, market has already gone up a lot, enough, but market refuses to take into consideration anything right now. It's just in the mood to go up and up. Okay. Saili Musker says, where will I get this emoticon? Maybe is what you want to ask. Saili, you can see that custom emojis. Okay, just press on that custom emoji, that smiley there, you'll get all my yas and tathastu, all those stickers. Okay, right. So today we are here for the special Q&A on futures and options. Got a very good response for the F&O lecture as well. I hope you learned quite a bit in that lecture. So without wasting a lot of time, I guess first of all, let's quickly go through all our questions which I have set up for the day. Okay, so these are few questions which I've set up. Let me just zoom it in so that it'll be very nicely visible. Okay, 1 minute. So what, 1 minute, seems some problem. Okay, I guess there's some problem with the view. It's okay, I'll just quickly read out the questions for you. First one is from Hinal Thakkar, and Hinal Thakkar asks, ma'am, how do we trade in futures? Just like brokerage, any charges for futures contract? So if you want to trade in futures, I feel that whenever you have opened an account, it's very important that you enable the F&O section as well. Okay, that's an important point. So just as an example, in Zerodha, for example, if you're opening an account, then you need an extra document to be submitted so that your F&O and your commodities section will also be enabled. So just as an example, for enabling F&O, your bank account last 6 months needs to be submitted, or your latest pay slip, if you are a salaried person, that needs to be submitted, and then and only then your F&O and commodities section will be enabled. Okay, so if you want to trade in futures, then definitely you can, but you have to additionally submit certain documents, right? So just in case, if you want to open an account with Zerodha, I have also pasted the link here. You can open an account with Zerodha. Okay, so that was the first question about how do we trade in futures. Second question is, just like brokerage, any charges for the futures contract? Yes, of course. Brokerage charges will be levied for the future contract. It is for Zerodha right now, it is 20% or 20%, 20 rupees or 0.03%, whichever is lower. Okay, one more time I'm repeating, 20 rupees or 0.03%, whichever is lower. So if you are taking only one lot, okay, म्हणजे कमोडिटीमध्ये ट्रेड करायचं असेल तर लायकी आहे actually, I mean, see, basic, so Pushkar, whatever he said in Marathi, I'll just quickly translate it for you, that basically your paying capacity is checked if you want to deal in futures and options and commodities. There is a great chance that you may lose out quite a bit of money if you are dealing in F&O, if you're not disciplined enough, if you're not putting your stop losses right. So maybe that could be the reason why they ask for additional documents like pay slips and 6 months bank or 6 month bank statement, right? So just to go back to my original example, if you buy one lot in Zerodha for futures, let us say, how much brokerage you're going to pay? It's a very important example that I'm giving. Just pay attention. If you purchase one lot of Nifty in Zerodha, then how much is your brokerage? Brokerage is 20% on buy side and 20% on sell side. Okay, so total how many rupees of brokerage you're going to pay? 40 rupees brokerage you're going to pay. Okay, for one lot. But if you buy, let us say, 3 lots at a time, okay, 3 lots at a time, so 75 multiplied by 3, so 225 units of Nifty if you buy together, then what will be your brokerage? Still it is 20 rupees flat. Okay, so 20 rupees for the buy side and 20 rupees for the sell side. So it is irrespective of how many number of lots you are buying. So more and more quantity you are trading in, your brokerage per lot as such would go down. Okay, your cost of brokerage per lot would go down. Okay, so that's an important feature I feel for any discount broker as such, that your overall cost of the contract goes lower. Okay, so yes, of course, so 20 rupees on the buy side and 20 rupees on the sell side. Okay, so I hope this is also clear. Yeah, yeah, exactly, that's why they are discount brokers, absolutely right. So that was the question of Hinal Thakkar. Second question, first what I will do is that I'll complete my questions which I have selected, and then I'll go to your questions. Okay, second question is by Akshay Desha Batula, and he says that ma'am, we can sell the futures at any time before the expiry date, or what? I mean, buying it today and selling it after 10-15 days from now, is that allowed? Of course it is allowed. So for example, if you remember in our video, I had said that right now there will be 3 series which will be open: near, next and far. Right, near, next and far. So for example, near is what? June series, July series and August series is going on right now. So assume I buy a contract, Nifty I buy for the month of June. If I buy it today, can I sell it within 10 or 15 days, or do I have to wait till expiry? I need not wait till expiry. I can sell it within 10 to 15 days also. Why 10 to 15 days? Can I sell it off in 10 to 15 minutes? Yes. Why 10 to 15 minutes? Can I sell it off in 10 to 15 seconds also? Yes. Why not? So there is no restriction as such. You can sell it off anytime on or before the expiry. If you want to continue, there is something known as a rollover of the contract. Okay, so I've not discussed about rollover. Rollover in simplest terms, to cut it short, is nothing but you roll it over. Okay, you carry forward the contract to the next month. That is also allowed. Okay, so can you sell it off within 10 to 15 days? Answer is obviously yes. Okay, next question is by Shrikant, and Shrikant asks is, ma'am, what is the minimum period of time to hold the futures contract? And that is exactly what I told right now. There is no minimum period of holding the contract. You can sell it off in few seconds as well. Okay, next question is by Poo Latiwala. She says, hello ma'am, if I want to enter into a contract of selling futures, then should I already have shares in Demat account for cash settlement or delivery settlement? Okay, so that's a good question. So for example, I want to short ICICI futures. If you remember, I had given the example of ICICI futures only, and I want to short ICICI futures. Is that allowed? Answer is obviously yes. Her question is that, do I need to have ICICI Bank shares so that I can short the futures? Okay, that is not at all required. Okay, I hope you have understood her question. So her question is that, let us say lots. What was the lot size of ICICI Bank futures? Can you recall? Question for you all. Let me see your memory, whether you have memory like Gajni or whether you have good memory. What was the lot size of ICICI future? क्या बात है, Sneha, Saujanya, Mayura, Dhanushkodi, all my dear 6 a.m. club members are having sharp memory now because of 6 a.m. Huh? Right? So missing you all guys, 6 a.m. club. So yes, so 1375 is the correct lot size. So that is where the minimum amount of buying or selling comes up. Okay, is that necessary that I must have these many number of shares in my Demat account before I sell off, before I short the futures of ICICI? Not at all, not required. Okay, even if you have 0 shares in your Demat account of ICICI Bank, you can short the futures. Okay, I hope the question is clear. Last question which I wanted to tackle for the day is by Anurag Jain. Anurag says, yes ma'am, please make a video on margins. We would love to have a video. And he says, do we need to pay any premium in case of futures to make the contract? So premium need not be paid, but what needs to be paid exactly is the margin money. And yes, many people have told that please make a video on margin money. I think many people have asked the same, have the same request, I mean. So yes, definitely I'll make a separate video on margin money as well. Okay, so these were the questions which I had selected for the today's Q&A. Before we move on, a warm welcome to Ashish Podar and Sai Krishna for being members of our channel, right? Okay, so now let's start taking your questions. Okay, Urmila Gugi says, where or how to know about the lot size of any specific future? Urmila, it's very simple. Go to the buy wala, I mean, try to buy the future, okay, there itself you will see a separate, many of the brokers will show it separately as a lot size, okay. Whenever you go to buy it, you'll see generally as a separate one as what is a lot size, okay. Majority of the brokers should show that. Else the shortcut can be that go to the buy or sell tab, then go to view market depth. In market depth, the number you will see in multiples of. So for example, if you are seeing 50, 100, 200 in market depth, then obviously 50 is the lot size, okay. So that's a nonsense way, but yes, that can be one way of telling you how to check out the lot size, right? So next question is on video on option. That's not a question, that's a request. Oh, video on options as well, please. Surely we are going to do that, Vijay, no doubt. Okay, what is open interest? Oh, that's a whole lot of discussion. My God, if I were to just like cut it pretty short, open interest is something like I have bought a contract. Okay, I have bought, let us say, Nifty, but I've not squared it off. I have rolled it over. Okay, I've not squared it off till the expiry. Then that is counted as open interest. Okay, so that is just an example, but not an exact explanation, I may say. So maybe I'll again have to tackle it separately, open interest. Okay. Ketan says kalsa gana lai bhari. Thank you, Ketan. Right. Mohit says, hello ma'am, I have completed all the 3 courses of the combo pack and interested in F&O series now. Thank you, Mohit. We will be coming up with F&O series, mutual fund series, valuation series. Everything is WIP, work in process. So let's see. Okay. Please explain about short-term capital gain. Okay, not directly related to our today's topic, but basically short-term capital gain for shares is something like this. Whenever you buy shares and you sell it within 1 year, okay, you sell it within 1 year, then that is known as a short-term capital asset. And short-term capital asset will attract a short-term capital gain tax. Okay, so that's a short-term capital gain tax. Just to give you an example, assume that you buy ICICI Bank shares today, okay, and if you sell it like after 9 months, or if you sell it after 10 months, okay, then that will be treated as a short-term capital asset because you sold it off within 1 year of buying it, okay, and whatever gain you have on that, you'll have to pay a short-term capital gain tax, right? Okay, question by Funny. Thanks for the super chat, Funny. He says he asks best time to invest in M&M Nippon AMC. Best time for that, you will have to, I've not done the technical analysis of that. I need to pull out the chart for that. Let me see, M&M Nippon AMC. Okay, I'll just try to pull it out for you. In dot trading view and M&M Nippon AMC. Not listed or what? You're talking about the mutual fund, or because AMC is not a mutual fund? M&M Nippon AMC doesn't show up on trading view. Strange, but doesn't show up. Okay, so can't take your question in that case, Funny, sorry. All right, any other questions? Sagar Bontra, no question. Okay, thank you for the super chat, Sagar. In the meantime, welcome to Prasad and Vijay for joining the memberships. Right. Ketan says, ma'am, market is going high and high day by day. Any reason? Because Moody's also downgraded Indian market. Moody's is downgrading Indian market, but Modi effect is maybe working the magic. Wow, what a nonsense joke. Okay, so well, 1 minute. Yeah. All right. So yeah, as good as even I don't see any reason why market is going up. I will tell you one reason. Okay, one reason is that right now there is a lot of liquidity in the market. Okay, पैसा बहुत है लोगों के पास, and everything else is under question. Like if you're talking about a debt fund, like let us say Franklin as an example, they went bankrupt. Not bankrupt, sorry. Excuse me for my words. 6 schemes were closed down is the correct answer. So 6 schemes were closed down. That was a big, bad thing which I can say for the investors, number one. Number two, if you're talking about crude oil, there was a big downfall in crude oil. So major points, if people feel, or let me take the third example, FD rate. Say there's no motivation to invest in FDs right now. So people are trying to think that let me see if there is some investment avenue where I can invest money. So right now everyone is just betting on one investment avenue, and that is stock market. So that could be the reason why, because of the good liquidity available in the market, people are just taking it higher and higher. But yes, with all the underlying news, wherein even Moody's downgrade and all that, I don't think that this market should sustain at these levels for a longer time. We could see some lower levels from here, is what my personal opinion is. Right. Oh, he says Mahindra and Nippon India. Okay, so let me pull up the chart for Mahindra and Mahindra. Just hold on for a second. Mahindra and Mahindra NSE. Okay, I'm just quickly sharing my screen for you as well. All right, Mahindra and Mahindra is 5.67% up today. Okay, MACD, it's bullish. RSI is at a little bit scary level, I can say. It's more than, I can't see the exact level right now, but more than 75, I guess. So yeah, there could be, I mean, at some point, generally we say that 80 is like too much of overbought. We could see some correction there. But right now, if you can see here, those who have done my technical analysis lecture series, I'll just quickly draw a trend line for you. So these are the lows. Okay, so see, this is a clear-cut case of an uptrend which you can see for Mahindra and Mahindra stock. Okay, so yeah, it's doing pretty well as far as technical analysis part is concerned. Okay, so that's how we can draw a trend line. I have done a lot of at least 2 to 3 lectures I have done on Trading View on my Chai Pe Charcha 7 p.m. streams, which I used to do. Else, I have discussed everything about what is MACD, what is RSI, how to use Trading View. Of course, a free website. I've discussed about everything in my technical analysis lecture series. So just in case if you would be interested, then I'll just quickly paste the link for you as well. So that's the link for my technical so that's the link for my channel, basically, my website, I mean, from where you can have a look at the technical analysis lecture series as well. Okay. 2 questions. Wait, funny. Let me answer others' questions as well. Siddesh says, is there any batch I want to learn all from basics? Siddesh, there's no live batch right now. Right now, we have everything on the e-mode only. So I have in fact pasted my website reference right now. You can have a look at it, and that's where you can learn everything from basics. If you ask me, I think you should do the basics of stock market course first, followed by fundamental analysis, then technical analysis. That could be the flow in which you can go ahead. Nikhil says, Nikhil has understood that today I am only doing the copy paste of all the comments. Viraj and Karthik had a pretty hectic day today. They were very busy with the research. Me, Viraj, and Karthik, we were having a meeting till almost 6:30 today for the Wednesday topic. So I said, okay, today I'll manage the live stream on my own. Okay, right. Next question is by Ashish Bharadwaj. Ma'am, your views on Suzlon and Welspun. I personally don't like both these stocks. Fundamentally, Suzlon though not at all recommended. Fundamentally, no. Technically, you can check, but no. Fundamentally, I won't give a thumbs up for Suzlon for sure. Oh, Abhishek, thanks a lot for the super chat. A very cute smiley with dollars in the eyes. Thank you. Santosh Yelampalli, thank you for the super chat. Says, hi Rachna, your views on Bajaj Finance and Whirlpool. Santosh, you are my member or no? I don't think you are the member of my channel. If you want my views on Whirlpool in detail, Santosh, I would definitely recommend you to join my Pro Investor memberships. I have done a very detailed video on Whirlpool. Those who are my Pro Investor members can vouch for me. A very detailed video on Whirlpool I've done, and I have very positive thoughts on Whirlpool. In fact, Pro Investors, if you have seen the Whirlpool chart, you know how much it is. It is almost 200 rupees up from the day I had made a video on Whirlpool. Okay, so I also get that feel good factor that whenever I'm doing a fundamental analysis of any stock, and if the stock really performs well, definitely I get that feel good factor. And of course, Bajaj Finance also, those who have seen my top two NBFC's stock video, in that I have suggested Bajaj Finance. Not suggested, that's a wrong word again. Suggested, a better word could be I have given my research on Bajaj Finance. I always say that you have to do your own research. I always give the disclaimer. Wait, let me immediately put my disclaimer. Will give me a feeling of doing a live stream on my own. So this is a disclaimer that I do only education videos and you have to do your research. But yes, I had given a specific video on Bajaj Finance as well. So yeah, that is definitely a good one fundamentally. PV Ram Prasant, thank you for the super chat. Your view on Graphite India. Ram Prasant, I am afraid I've not done a lot of research on Graphite India, so can't really comment on that. I can quickly check the technical analysis for Graphite India though. Graphite India. I'll pull up the chart for you all as well. Ooh, continuous upper circuits, downwards. Any news or what? Earnings estimate. Okay. But I've not studied this fundamentally. Okay. MACD, a bullish crossover is possible. So yes, you can definitely watch out the stock. See if the RSI level is going beyond 60 or not, which can show power in the stock as well. So I don't see it as an immediate buy. Wait and watch for at least 1 or 2 trading sessions. But as I mentioned, I have not checked this stock fundamentally. So whatever my views were only about technical analysis, right? All right, coming back. How to identify which strike price that will perform? Oh, that's Sagar. That's all about options, and I have not at all given any lecture about options, so I don't think commenting on options is a good one right now. So strike price, kaise calculate karta hai, what happens is a complete different discussion, right? So we'll do that some other day. Suresh Abhay, welcome to memberships. RT Sky Blue, thanks for the super chat. Ashish Bharadwaj asks, do you think Idea Vodafone would rise in future? Those who are my FA stocks want to go up, get analysis. Okay, so Ashish says, do you think Idea Vodafone would rise in future? Those who have been watching my channel from at least I can say 4 or 5 months, 6 months, people who can tell me what is my view on Idea Vodafone. Yes, Sneha said it. It's a party fund stock, guys. And can anyone remember at what level I had told Idea Vodafone? At what level I had suggested that yes, this can be a party fund stock. You can try and risk a small amount of money in this stock. I had discussed it when it was at around 3 rupees 50 paise. Today it is almost at 6 rupees 50 paise, more than doubled. Yeah, Sneha says it 3. Sojanya 3.6. I roughly remember around 3.5 rupees. So yeah, I think that is the level at which I had suggested this stock as a party fund stock. Small amount can be invested. It's almost double now. So I still feel it has a potential to go up further. Whatever the price ran up, I guess in the previous trading session was only news based and nothing else. Okay. Yes, Mahesh, thanks for the super chat. Hi, ma'am. Your view on India Bulls Housing Finance. Right now, as I had mentioned, any housing finance company, stay careful because I personally feel again that these companies could see a recovery, but slowly and steadily, not at a very high pace. Okay. Well, I've answered all the super chats. Welcome Nikita to memberships. Anand says, couldn't find Whirlpool video, please. Oops. Anand, you seem to be a member of my channel, but are you a pro investor? If you are so there are three. Yeah, Karthik is in. Hi, Karthik. Okay, so going back to his question, so there are three categories of my memberships: student, investor, and pro investor. If you are a pro investor, please check out my community tab, and in the community tab, you will be able to see the Whirlpool video link. So definitely you can check it out from there. Yes, Siddharth. Siddharth says, ma'am, no email notification yet from 6 a.m. For 6 a.m. club. Siddharth, you're going to get the email notification tomorrow itself. So all 6 a.m. club members, wait for your email notification tomorrow. So you'll get it in your mailbox. The 6 a.m. club on a different platform. Yeah, Mayura, you're going to get that tomorrow. Tomorrow before lunch, check out your email. I hope you have downloaded Telegram channel as well. So you will get the link of the channel for 6 a.m. club only. Okay. Right. Last 3 minutes. Any quick question? Pankaj says, Alok Industry shares. I'm still not able to get it. Please help. I can't help. It's just that you have to keep your fingers crossed and try to buy it. If you're lucky enough, you can just get it. Otherwise, it's just hitting upper circuits day after day. It's very difficult to get the share as of now. Shivaram says, I'm a pro investor. I'm unable to find Whirlpool video. Shivaram, please go to the community tab, and in community tab, it should be, I guess, the first or second post only. Okay, you should be easily able to see that. Okay. Santosh, thank you for the super chat. Session on stock lending and borrowing mechanism. Yes, actually SLB is what we call as a short form, stock lending borrowing. Definitely that's a big video topic. I will take it down and will try to cover it up in one of my future sessions. Okay, SLB scheme. Right. One more super chat by Sagar, and Sagar says, ma'am, you are a person with great wisdom and knowledge. Thank you, Sagar. I think wisdom or knowledge comes with a lot of research. I love to research about stock market, and that is where I guess the knowledge comes from. Even if you do a lot of research, you will also get that much knowledge, or just follow my channel, you will be also knowledgeable, right? Okay, I think, okay, Gopal says, I am a pro investor but couldn't be able to find the free button for the personal finance course. Please advise. Gopal, for the free personal finance course also, just please scroll down in the community tab only. You will find how to claim it. Else, please, you can drop an email at Rachana ranade01@gmail.com and tell them that yes, not able to access the personal finance course, and in the email ID, please mention your phone number as well. That is the email ID for investors, pro investors, sorry, of my channel, if you have any doubt about memberships. So that is where you can check it out. Okay. Saili says, "Awaz amazing, hi Rumza." Thank you, Saili. Right. Okay, Shubham has upgraded to Pro Investor memberships. Thank you, Shubham, and welcome to the Pro Investor memberships also. Okay, I guess that's it for the day. Oh, Chandan says, I use Zerodha, but I cannot find companies like Facebook, Apple to invest in. Why so? Chandan, Facebook and Apple is not listed on Indian Stock Exchange, so it's not possible to invest directly through Zerodha. Okay. Anand, are you a pro investor? Because if you're not a pro investor, you will not still be able to see it in the community tab. You might be an investor or a student category member. Still, Anand, I would suggest drop an email at rachnaranade01@gmail.com. We will definitely get back to you tomorrow, right? All right, we are at 8:30 and we are here. We are done with the session on the Q&A for futures. So thanks a lot, everyone. I guess you have enjoyed today's session as well. We will be meeting for another video session at, yes, even I miss the 6 a.m. club. You will receive an email, 6 a.m. club members. You will receive an email tomorrow. Please check your email. Pushkar, I will check Insta, sure. All right, so I guess that's it from my side. Tomorrow, day after tomorrow is one more video coming up for you, and I hope you will enjoy that video as well. Any agri stock to invest? I don't think that it's a really good time. First, let's understand how the monsoon would pan up, and then agri stocks can be checked out. But anyways, thanks for the super chat. I guess that's it from my side. I'll see you on for the Wednesday's video, followed by Thursday's Q&A. Okay, so that's it from my side, guys. I hope you're enjoying the content. Jai Hind and bye-bye.